Hello, Bobby aka Anarchamedia here, and in this video, I will be talking about why I reject the philosophy of objectivism. Now, the thing about objectivism is like I used to have some sympathies for objectivism back in my less politically conscious right libertarian days. You know, when I was basically rebelling against my liberal upbringing to be one of the cool kids online, and also because supposedly like the right is the more logical political position, and now obviously that is not true for a multitude of reasons. However, back then, like all I saw of liberalism and feminism and things of that nature was basically like these loudmouth, basement dwelling SJWs, and so that did seem very serious to me, and also back then I thought that that the Soviet Union and Nazi Germany were socialist. Obviously, I knew better now, but yeah, like back then, I basically believed that not only did Nazi Germany and the Soviet Union call themselves socialists, but they actually were. Like I hadn't yet learned to see through that level of American propaganda and indoctrination yet at that time. And yeah, like basically I used to take a lot of false ideas for granted, simply because they were popularly believed. And to be fair, one of the good things about objectivism is it does encourage people to think for themselves, but then the irony is like it basically like the way it encourages people to think for themselves is to basically share the views of its founder, Ayn Rand. So like, there's a clear contradiction there in that, um, objectivism claims to be all about the individual and thinking for yourself, but if you But if you doubt, this woman who, by the way, idolized a serial killer. Yeah, she fucking idolized a serial killer by the name of William Hickman. Um, who, kidnapped a teenage girl for insurance money to blackmail her wealthy parents, which also, by the way, is kind of a contradiction of Rand's radical pro-capitalism, but whatever. And yeah, Rand wasn't just a hypocrite when it came to that either. She was a hypocrite on a wide variety of issues, actually. Like she claimed to be, all about free choice and rationality, yet she um and and claimed to be a great bastion of moral integrity, yet she denied the objective empirical evidence that smoking causes lung cancer, because she herself was a smoker and she didn't want to give up that habit because society told her it was bad for her, and science told her it was bad for her, and reason told her it was bad for her. But when it came to that, when it came to what she put in her fucking body, reason ceased to be important. Funny that. Funny that. Oh, she also, um, um, so demonized wives who cheated on their husbands, and yet cheated on her own husband, the actor Frank O'Connor, on multiple occasions. She also compared Social Security and similar welfare programs to robbery and parasitism, yet took welfare in her later years. And before you say, well, she'd worked really hard before that, yeah, well, Voltaire de Cleyre and many other individualist philosophers who criticized welfare social services never took it. Ever. So, again, Rand was a fucking hypocrite. But what really gets me about objectivism is it basically, despite claiming to be an an objective moral framework, granted, as a postmodernist and anarchist, like, I don't really believe in those to begin with, but the um, but, but like the, but like when you make a claim to be 100% objective, like the burden of proof on you is amplified to the nth degree. And a lot of religious people, but not just religious people, like essentialists in general, really don't seem to realize that. And they basically just use the word objective to make their words seem more important, and they don't really seem to understand the full implications of that claim. And the kind of godlike mental abilities they are sort of attributing to themselves there. This has been Bobby, aka Anarcha Media, Liberty, Equality, Fraternity, Goodbye.